I have a PhD in linguistics from the University of Texas in America. I studied American Sign Language linguistics. My first academic job was at the Centre for Deaf Studies at the University of Bristol here in the UK. I was involved in teaching and research when I first moved to the UK. Then I worked at DCAL as a senior researcher when it was first established in 2006. I was involved in both research and teaching. I've been at UCL for over 20 years, both DCAL and the Department of Linguistics. I have two main roles, Professor of Sign Linguistics and also Director of DCAL. My role as Professor of Sign Linguistics involves research, teaching, administration. My research and teaching focuses on sign language linguistics. Mostly I focus on BSL linguistics, seeing how BSL is structured, how it's used, how it's processed in the brain. As Director of DCAL, I lead and manage the centre, about 20 staff and students overall. Wow, this is really complicated. Maybe staff meetings, teaching or supervision, working with students, maybe working on writing a research paper or applying for funding, or working and thinking about leadership and strategy for DCAL in the future. There are many different things. Before I worked at DCAL, I was at the Centre for Deaf Studies at the University of Bristol. This was a real privilege to work there. I became immersed in BSL. I learned a lot about linguistics, but also other areas, interpreting, psychology, sociology, anthropology, and many more relating to deaf people. At that time, I was starting to think about my future as an academic. DCAL started in 2006. I was hired in late 2005. I was interested to work here because it would be amazing working with many really well-known academics. Wall in particular, but also other academics in deaf psychology, neuroscience and language development. It would be a fantastic opportunity. And I wanted to be part of this new, exciting centre being set up at the time. Many things that I love about this job, but I'll choose one: learning through research. Really, people think people who are academics really know everything about their area, but that's not true. The more I learn through research, the more I realise that there is a lot out there that I don't know. For me, that's really exciting. The first thing was definitely curiosity about language. I love language and learning more about how language works. Also, how important to have evidence through research for linguistic rights and social justice for deaf people. Research provides evidence that can influence policy and practice. I think for me, I'm most proud about the next generation of deaf researchers that are coming and starting now and seeing them develop. And I feel proud and lucky that I'm able to support them become leaders in the future. And that's what I really want. I have many hobbies. I like rowing, dancing, and that's why my sign name is dancing, from ballroom dancing. I also like to cook, read, cycle, and lots of other things.